Hey, it's Tori, and welcome back to my channel. So today on the channel we have two very special, wonderful guests. We have Diana and Martijn from Delain. How are you guys today?
Very
Good.
good, very good.
We're doing great, and it's great. I always see your reaction video, so it's really cool to actually talk.
Yeah,
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for having us again.
Yeah, I first and foremost want to say thank you to you guys as well for taking the time out of your busy schedule, because I know you're getting ready to bring out the new album, which I am so very excited about. And I can understand how excited you guys are to get that out to everybody and to just see that feedback from the fans of the work you've been putting in, and just seeing how they feel about it. Um, Diana, I have the first question I have for you is, how has it been for you stepping in as basically the face of Delain? And I hope you felt welcome. I hope the fans have made you felt welcome, because, being around in, this industry, and sometimes when you do get changes and things, some people can be a little mean. And I just wanted to see what your take on that was, and hopefully it's been very positive.
It actually has been really positive, like way over my expectations and our expectation as a band, of course. And it's been a journey. I mean, since I joined the band last year, of course, we had to keep it a secret for a couple months, and that was really hard. Because some people guessed it, and some were just hinting here and there on social media. But it was a journey. It's been a journey since I joined, and a really great one, where I'm learning so much, both about this industry and how to be in a band, and how I want to present myself as a singer, and also as a single, like on a technical level, how I want to perform, how I want to sing, um, how I want to record the songs, on the new album. Well, when I record them in the studio, I had to just really sit down for a moment with myself and think, this is going to be something that it's going to be there forever.
Right,
This
right.
album. So I really need to, take a moment and realize how I want to sing these songs, and how I want to bring them to life, and how I really want people to relate to the lyrics and to what I'm singing. So it's been just a journey of discovering myself so much. So
Yeah,
it's really, really great.
yeah, because you want to find your own voice as well. You don't want to, like, of course you take inspiration from other people, but you want to have your own spin on it and your own personality on it. And that also, I want to
Yeah.
also ask the same question of you, Martijn. How has it been for you with the new lineup? And for me, it feels like everybody's just like really accepted it, and they're just so very excited for this next step and this next journey that Delane's going to take.
Yeah. That for me it was, of course, um, yeah, a big roller coaster, and I could not have hoped for a better response from people, because this is beyond my expectation. And yeah, because it's a huge change, and of course I always say there is so much delayed DNA present now still, in spite of the changes, but still, you don't know how people will react to it, and the reactions have been phenomenal, and really so good. And I know how difficult it can be
Yeah.
to change a singer alone, let alone also other musicians who have been in the live band. And you've seen that with other bands like Nightwish, and there are multiple examples. And so I'm really happy how it's going.
Yeah, well, that was my where I was drawing that question from is because I have also been a Nightwish fan for a long, long time. So I've seen that, you know, that change within there and how some of their fans were. And I've seen how your fans have been, and it's just been really heartwarming and lovely to see that they've accepted this and that they're happy and that they're excited. And it warms my heart. It just makes me happy to be in this scene, and I'm sure it does for you guys too. And it just makes you want to push that little bit harder on what you're doing and what you're about to bring out. And
Yeah.
also,
We've been spoiled. We've been spoiled, really, because Delain has a very loyal fan base.
Yes.
And you know, and so I also thought it was really important to involve them to make it also for them a transition that is okay. And I went that far that if people had questions, I said, you can call me. I don't care. You can ask me what you want to ask, and we can talk about it. You know, because fans are so important. Because of them, we can do what we do.
Right. That's what I admire about you, is that you have been open and you have been honest and you haven't like hidden behind something, and you've just said it, you know, it didn't work out, and you know that's okay, and we wish the best for the previous members, but now we have this new lineup and we can continue on and be excited about what we bring to the table, which, you know, your new album is coming out soon. You know, we're already halfway through January, so February 10th is going to be here in no time, and I am, you know, you guys, you know, I did find you on my reaction channel. That is how I really discovered you and really got like delved deep into your discography, and now it's made me so, you're like up there in like my top 5 bands right now. So this, just talking to you guys is like a real privilege and a real honor, and yeah, I personally am very excited for the new album. Do you guys have any surprises on there that you want to discuss or like hint about or not?
Well, Diana, do we have surprises on there?
Well, we actually revealed, I think we revealed pretty much everything. Like, well, as far as the guests that we have on there, we told everything. Let me think, what are the surprises? Well, I think the songs are gonna be a surprise in itself, you know, because there's a new voice, of course, and there's so many cool things going on in the songs with the arrangements and the orchestrations and how the songs turned out, and I think that as a whole is just a surprise for everyone, I think.
Yeah,
I think so too. We only released 3 songs so far, so there are 7 more to go, and I'm really curious and hoping that people will love it. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even in the 3, they've been so different yet still sound like Delain. Especially the last singer you brought out, Moth to a Flame, you know, it had that very kind of 80s trance dancey kind of vibes to it, which I know, Diana, you know, that you have that in your background. So I'm kind of guessing that's where you pulled that inspiration from for that song.
Well, you're right. Even though the song was written by Martijn and Hoos, but but you're right. When I first heard it, I was like, oh wow, this is gonna be a really cool song, especially for a live concert for the shows, because you can jump to it, you can dance to it, and it's gonna be fun. But I wrote the lyrics for that song, and it was actually funny because it was the last song that we wrote for the album, and I wrote it during a morning. I just woke up and Martijn texted me and like, hey, we need to work on this song, and are you willing to write the lyrics for it? And I was like, of course. And so I just sat down that morning and I just wrote everything that came to my mind just instinctively, and I think it just came, like everything that I was living at the time, I just wrote it down, and then I just picked all the sentences that I liked the most, and then I tweaked them around, and in about 2 hours or even less, I had the lyrics, and I sent them back to Martijn and Robin, who obviously took a look at it, and I was like, if there are any mistakes, please fix them. Or change the words, some words that maybe might not sound good. You can, me and Robin always go back and forth. Robin, she wrote the lyrics for Dark Waters, most of the, and we always go back and forth, and we talk about lyrics, and yeah, that's how the song came to life. It was a really quick song, I think, right, Martijn?
Yeah, I think one of the quickest. Also thanks to Guus, because I barely wrote anything about this song, because I was in America at that time, I think. Yeah, no, this went really fast. It's funny that sometimes songs take ages
Yeah.
to develop, and sometimes like whoop, and they're there. Yeah.
Yeah, we're speaking about the lyrics, of course, I know, Martijn, you've seen my reaction. I don't know if Diana, you've seen it yet, but it did.
I saw it.
It did connect to me as well with the lyrics, because I have lived through that, and I think a lot of people do go through something like that at least once in their lifetime, and it's nice to have lyrics like that you can connect with as a fan. And it's very healing, it's very cathartic at times, and it just, I want you guys to know, just your songwriting and your lyrics they're always heartfelt, and you can tell they come from your soul, and that's what you're passionate about. And yeah, I keep saying it and I keep saying it, but yeah, I'm very, very, very excited for your new album. And
Thank you.
I also wanted to see if, because I am based in the United States, and I absolutely am dying to see you guys live. I know you haven't announced anything yet. Is there something coming for here?
So where are you, and which state are you from again?
I am in North Carolina.
North Carolina. I think I think we come to Charlotte, which
Okay.
is a little bit up north, and Atlanta. So I don't think there's anything around the block. But I love to tour the States, and I know that Diana and the band loves it too. So after the tour we're working on right now, which I can't wait to be announced, we're just waiting for a couple of things. There also will be a second one coming, and then I also want to focus a bit more on the south, going in the direction of Florida and Texas, and so I hope we can come somewhere that you don't have to drive so far. That would be, of course, great.
Well, I mean, that's my husband and I. That's what we enjoy doing. We enjoy going to live shows. So, I mean, it's a 3-hour drive, and to Americans, that's nothing. Whereas to us Europeans, it's like 3 hours. But no, we're very happy to travel, especially to see bands that we truly, truly love and adore, and to come and support you guys. And
Thank you so much, really, and you're very welcome to come and we can have a drink, and yeah, it will be really nice.
yeah, that would be extremely, extremely lovely. I wanted to go back to one of the guests that I do know is, no, I'm going to butcher his last name. Is it Marco? Is it Haitala?
I think officially it's Hitala.
Hitala? Okay.
Hitala. Yeah, the Finnish language is. I think it came from Mars. I think it's really pretty, but it's really undefinable to me.
Yeah, I am. So I'm excited for that one, just because being a Nightwish fan, I know, of course, he's had some struggles with mental health, and it's just nice to see him coming back and working with a band like yourselves. And I know Nightwish fans are obviously going to come over and want to hear what he's doing with you guys. So how was that for you, Diana?
Wow, well, it was a dream come true, because I'm a huge Nightwish fan since my high school days. So I was like 17, 18, and that's how, well, Nightwish was one of the bands that got me into this type of music, symphonic metal.
Same.
And yeah, and of course it was unbelievable. I was like, what? I remember watching the Nightwish DVD End of an Era on YouTube when I was in high school. It was so long ago, and seeing Marco on stage and that voice just pierces through your soul. I don't know, just so special. And so having him now on a song with me on there is just, I have to pinch myself when I hear that song because it's unbelievable.
Yeah, I think I would feel this. I have no musical talent whatsoever, but if I did, he'd be one of those that I'd want to collab with. Speaking of, is there, because you guys are going on tour, is there any bands that you would absolutely love to tour with? And that question goes out to both of you.
Yeah, there are some bands I would love to tour with. Of course, we toured with Nightwish in the past, and they are friends of mine, and so I would love to tour with them. But also band like Beast in Black, also wonderful people, and of course Janus, the singer, is also you can also hear him on our previous record. So that would be great. Also a band like the Birthday Massacre. I think they're from your continent. I think they're from Canada. And
I was gonna say Birthday Massacre. It would be awesome.
Yeah, and Diana, of course, has a connection to Canada. So there you go.
Yeah, I was reading up about, because you have moved several times from, because I know you were born in Romania, then you moved to Italy, then you were in Canada, and then back to Italy.
Yeah.
How was that for you, moving around, all of that?
Well, it definitely made me grow a lot as a person. But I wouldn't recommend it to anybody. Like if you like to travel, then of course travel. I love traveling, don't get me wrong, but I think traveling is different from living in a place and then moving to another place, because you build a home and where you live, and then you have to move back and forth, which is, you always have to get used to new things, and you have to make new friends, and that's really hard, especially for me, because I tend to be an introvert. So it's hard for me to make new friends and meet new people. But it definitely made me grow, though. So there's obviously pros and cons, so I try to look at the pros more than the cons. And
yeah, I can understand that, because we live in a military town, so of course you get people coming in, and then you make friends with them, and then they're leaving because the army's sending them off to a different place. And it was hard for me, because I am from England originally. My husband's American, so that's what brought me over here. And I never thought I would leave England, never mind live 4,000 miles away from home. So I can understand how you feel about that. And I know, Martijn,
but now,
sorry, go ahead.
But now sorry, now I'm in Italy, so this is, it's always been my home, even though I was born in Romania, but I moved from Romania when I was 15, so I was really young. And when I moved to Italy, I got to live a better life overall. So I'm really tied to Italy. So I'm good now. I'm home.
Yeah. That's, for me. Home is the person I'm with rather than the physical, material place. And my husband is a lot more sentimental in material things, whereas I'm just more sentimental in the family and the people that I'm with. And going back to the album, are you guys planning on releasing any more singles before it comes out, like maybe one more, or is it 3 and done?
Yes, no, we will release one more single.
Okay.
I don't know actually myself. I'm allowed to say which single it is. I don't know, Diana. Can we say what single it is, or should we keep that like a surprise still?
Oh, should we be mean and keep it a surprise?
That's a good question. No, you know what? I think we should say it, because then you know, it's okay. Let's just say it, and because not everybody will know anyway later on, so we can. So it will be the song Queen of Shadow.
Okay, that's exciting. Are you guys gonna do a full video for it, or are you just gonna do like a lyric video like you just did with the previous single?
That's also a good question because actually, we already made we shot the material for the green screen for this song a long time ago,
Okay.
and I thought it would be a full video, but the video company thinks it's going to be a lyrical video, so I have to talk to them about it.
Let's keep
we have
this
to
a
see.
surprise. This is gonna
Yeah,
be a surprise.
yes, exactly.
Yeah, I know. I understand that you can't give away all of your secrets because you fans still, they like that anticipation of waiting and not knowing what they're going to expect and what's going to come. It's one thing to name the single, but then to go into detail about what the video or things like that is going to be is something else. So I understand that. I understand that. But well, I think that's pretty much everything that I personally wanted to ask. Oh, just one more thing, like because I know you guys do watch reaction channels. What are your thoughts and feelings on them as a whole?
Oh, I love them. I enjoy watching them. I think they're fun. And yeah, actually, like a few years ago, I wanted to start a reaction channel.
Oh, really?
But for like video games because I'm into like video games.
Yeah.
But I'm glad I didn't because there would be too many things to do. But I love them. Yeah, I think they're fun.
Me too. I like them too because it's always it's really funny to see people the reaction of the people. That's what makes it fun because if they're surprised with a part coming, if it's your own music, then it's also has another perspective because you know what's coming exactly, and you think, okay, I'm curious how this person is going to respond to this part that is coming now. But also to other songs, from other bands. It's fun to watch. So no, please keep it going because watching your reaction videos are always really awesome to see. Yeah,
Well,
because they
thank
come
you.
from the heart.
Thank you. That means a lot because I am not one of these. Because of course you have reaction channels out there that are crazy and they're silly and they do that because it gets them the views, and I've never been that kind of person. Like you were saying, Diana, that you're an introvert. I am too. I'm a very quiet person. If my husband was here, he'd be talk, and I just interject here and there. So, putting myself out there and doing these reactions and also doing these interviews is helping me build that confidence and helping me just be better and pushing myself. And it's just really nice to have you guys just to talk to and having you on the channel. It's been a real honor, and I want to say thank you again from the bottom of my heart. And of course I will continue doing reactions to whatever Delain brings out, and hopefully I will get to see you sometime this year whenever you do tour over here in the US. Do you have any closing words you want to say?
No, just thank you very much for everybody is different, and as long as you are yourself and it comes from the heart, then it's just awesome to see. So love seeing your reaction channels, and it's our pleasure and our honor. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I also think that the fact that you said you're an introvert, I think it's really brave to put yourself out there. It's really brave because I know what it means to be in front of a camera, all the time, and you film yourself and do all these things and have to talk. So it's really brave. So keep doing it.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys. So for my subscribers, Delain's new album is coming out February 10th. You can pre-order it now. Of course, I'm going to leave Delain's all of their social media links, their YouTube link down in the description, along with the pre-order link. Also, don't forget to head on over to their YouTube channel and, of course, all of their socials and follow them there and give them, a subscribe. And hopefully you guys enjoy them as much as I do. Again, thank you so much, Martijn and Diana, for taking the time out of your day to talk to me and to go over the new album. And yeah, again, so excited, cannot wait to hear it. But don't forget to like and subscribe to become a Taurian. Speaking of becoming a Taurian, all of my social media links and my Discord link are down in the description. If you'd like to come join us in my Discord community, you're more than welcome. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye, guys.